last time I played pool.
You could have fooled me.
It's one of those things you don't really forget. It's sort of like riding a bike.
Do you remember your first game?
It seems like I've always known how to play. I mean, my dad would hold me up so I could shoot. He won a kid-sized cue for me once in a poker game. I used to stand on bar stools so I could reach the table. But in terms of the first game, no, I mean, I was too young. All I remember was my dad and I just having a lot of fun together, traveling all over the world, hustling pool.
Must have been amazing to travel all over the world like that.
We used to hang out at this pub in Ireland, because we lived right around the corner for a time. And Dad and I would hustle the tourists. And we'd always give the owner a cut. But sometimes Dad would pretend to be a native. It's hilarious. You haven't heard anything until you've heard Luke Spencer do an Irish brogue.
What about you? I mean, I can picture this cute little boy with an Irish brogue trying to play pool.
Well, most of the time I just pretend to be too shy to talk. Dad would tell him it was my first time playing pool and pretend like I couldn't hold the stick. I'm surprised anyone actually fell for it.
Looks like you're remembering something.
Yeah, Dad and I had this bit where I'd pretend to be blind.
Oh, really? That was shameless.
No, it was my idea, actually. We'd work on it really hard. I mean, I'd practice blindfolded or with my eyes closed. Let me see if I can still do it. Hold on. All right.
Oh, I'm so out of my league.
Well, we dropped the blind bit. After a while, my mom thought it was in really bad taste, which it probably was, even for a couple of hustlers. Man, I haven't thought about this stuff in a long time. Once we were in Johannesburg, I don't know if I'm actually remembering this or if I've just heard the story so many times that I just think I do. But anyway, we had to leave Istanbul in the dead of the night, and we'd spent all of our money on plane tickets. Dad and Mom, they were having trouble finding work. So, I mean, we were down to like $100, literally. We stumbled into this nice-looking pub, and Dad and I just went for it. We went right into the routine, you know, shy little kid, never known how to play pool. And Dad bet every dollar we had on me that night.
How old were you?
I don't know. I was probably 5 years old. But the target was this guy who looked like a college professor.
What, and you were 5 years old?
Yeah. And I would start out, I'd miss shots, I'd get all upset, act like I was crying, you know. And I mean, but the guy, he just kept playing, you know. So eventually, I start playing, I start making shots, and he doesn't stop. I just keep winning, and he just keeps playing. So eventually, he just gets so pissed off, he just throws a wad of cash on the table and walks out of the place. $3,200.
What?
I'm not kidding. $3,200. It was amazing. Anyway, I'm just sort of rambling on. Sorry.
No, please don't be. I like hearing your stories. It's one more thing I wish I'd paid attention to while I had the chance.
I saw you at the hospital with my brother. What were you talking about?
He told me to leave you alone. And I told him that I couldn't do that because I'm in love with you.
Oh, that's a little inappropriate, don't you think?
So someone needs to start being honest here.
I am being honest with you.
Well, anyway, Rebecca has begun to do exactly what she said she was going to do. Right in front of me, she invited Lucky to play a friendly game of pool with her.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means they're at Jake's right now playing pool together.
How could you let that happen? She's gonna tell him everything.
I'm really glad that you're out of the hospital and that you're feeling better.
Thank you. Yeah, me too. Lucky, I was such an idiot to choose Nikolas over you.
Rebecca, look, my brother hurt you, and that's the only reason why I look good by comparison.
No, it's a lot more than that. Thank you.
Okay, look, I know you're hurting right now, but this This is not the answer, okay? I'm not the answer. Elizabeth and I are engaged to be married.
Lucky, she doesn't deserve you.
We just enjoyed a nice game of pool, nice time together as friends. Let's not ruin it by attacking Elizabeth,
Look,
okay?
I don't care about Elizabeth one way or another, but you have a right to the truth.